Hey guys, quick check-in on Katy Perry. Obviously she's launched an album, it's not going the way she wants it to. I did really comment that was actually quite true, that the people that seem to do well as they get older as singers, because I think she's coming out to 40s like me, try and keep the audience they've got rather than trying to aim for 20 years younger, because in 20 years music tastes have changed. It's just different now. It's different. It's almost like she's appealing to the wrong people, the wrong crowd, to still try and be in and cool. And it's almost like she should take care of the people she's got. I mean, rather than launch a whole new album, like if she did a tour with all, like the greatest hits tour, and released a few singles or something. But I keep hearing the word demographic. It's the wrong people she's targeting here. And obviously Dr. Luke's record label, she worked with him, and obviously with Keisha, with the sexual assault and everything that went on there, that's obviously been a big downer as well. I mean, to work with him. But let's just see how it's going to go for her now in the months ahead, around her career. So let's see. First of all, I want to know, how does she actually feel? How does she feel about her comeback? How does she feel? Sore spot straight away. I will say she definitely thought one would definitely take off like it did before. You know, like the fireworks and things along those lines. But I just don't feel it's going to. I don't feel they're going to be chart toppers like they were before. How does she feel about her career currently? Do you know what? This is really, really interesting, because you know I just said about Dr. Luke. Now let's just see. So Keisha first accused Dr. Luke of sexual assault in 2014. Now, interestingly, she feels it's more a bit ego-wise, to be honest, because she's not thinking it's because of her music or the things she's launching now, you know, and the target she's trying to go for on the age group and the I keep hearing the word demographic. She thinks it's to do with Dr. Luke, so she's putting it all on him and that partnership, because we have the Two of Cups here, which means the partnership with him. Okay, make sure you can see that. The partnership with him. And then we have the Five of Cups after it, which kind of means grief and sadness. Like, why did I work with him? And this is why I'm saying it's Dr. Luke, because we have the Justice card, the legalities card connected to this person. So it's like at the time she thought I could hear we can make magic together, so we can make magic like we did before. She wanted it to be guaranteed. So I feel the mistake she made here is obviously you want guaranteed success if you're going to relaunch years later. So she wanted it guaranteed, and he's done so many smash hits, she just wanted him in it. You know, no matter what, depending on the Keisha rumours and everything. But now the album's dropped and hasn't gone the way she wants it to, she's almost like putting her energy in, well, this is because I worked with him, and I shouldn't have worked with him. It's nothing to do with me. But I keep hearing demographics. She's going for the wrong people. She's aiming for the wrong target. For money. Well, it's quite obvious, isn't it? If you're going to pick somebody to make you a success, it's because of the money. She picked him in this partnership, okay, for the money, because she thought it was going to pay off for her. That's why she chose him, and she chose to ignore everything else with Keisha and everything else that had happened there, because in the past she's had good relationships with him. Now, she's stuck right now. She's definitely struggling. And I feel for people. I do feel for people that at the top of their game, and then they've come back years later and it's just not hitting in the same way. I think that's sad, you know, it is sad. People say, oh, she's rich, I don't care. I still have empathy for people, whether they're rich or not. Just because you have money doesn't mean you can't have empathy, okay? I have empathy for her here. Now she's looking out to see who else she can work with. She's looking at, I'm hearing collaboration, so I feel she's trying to get someone that could be a lot younger that she wants to collaborate with to get her back in. You know, I'm hearing the goat. You know that saying about the goat, like the original goat kind of slang? She wants to be seen as that, like, almost like Lana Del Rey is 39 and her career is taken. If anything, everyone's worshipping Lana Del Rey. All ages, 20-year-olds, everyone worships her. They call her mama, okay? So it's like she wants that same vibe as that, and she's going to look out to collaborations if she can. Now, the moon means hidden feelings and emotions, and she's really struggling. So she's actually struggling here, and she's trying to hide it. I mean, with this 10 of Wands, feeling completely overloaded, doesn't know where to go next, feeling exhausted. You won't get that from her. She's not going to show that at all. She's going to show she's happy no matter what. I mean, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, I'm a flop and my album didn't work out. So she's definitely going through a hard time here for sure. Definitely about this. Now let's just have a look going forward a little bit here. It's all options. Everything here now is trying to find somebody else she can work with. Everything here. We have the Knight of Pentacles energy, which means working incredibly hard to get to, there's all the goals. She's looking at multiple different goals, okay? So she's still going to be working hard to find somebody that can almost like, I'm seeing her take off in a plane, but I mean is in her fame and her album again to really take off. Now, the King of Pentacles here, again, she wants somebody that's very grounded, financially wealthy, knows what they're doing. It's this energy that she's looking for somebody else to help her in her career here. Now, let's just see how things are going with her and Orlando. But I feel she's going to struggle. I feel if anything she did have a hit, it wouldn't be because of her album. It would be because she does some kind of collaboration that would take off. It would be something more like that. I think it was the same with Christina Aguilera, did a collaboration with somebody. I think it was Latin American, and it absolutely blew up. So I'm seeing something more along the lines of that than her whole album being madly successful, if you get what I mean, guys. It's going to be through collaborations, because I keep hearing the word be seen. So younger people helping her to be seen, if that makes sense. Younger generations that wouldn't have even ever really listened to her, apart from when they were little kids and they heard like me. It's like hearing Fireworks, or what didn't she sing, Raw as well? Yeah, they're great songs, they're classics, but I didn't go out and buy her album. Right. Her and Orlando, Bloom, what's going on there? What is going on there with Orlando right now? Because I'm sure this puts pressure on them as well. Let's just have a look at their relationship right now. Her and Orlando. He's trying to put it across as it's a learning experience, have fun with it, for sure. I mean, it's very strong still. Their relationship is very, very strong. The Hierophant, the Magician, means support for her. He's a good balanced partner. It's almost like, go and have fun, just have fun with it. Don't take it so seriously. It's almost like he's trying to turn it around to more you'll learn from this experience. He is kind of wise. He is kind of wise. I will say, yep, we got Two of Cups, which is almost like this soulmate connection, deep connection between them. He's a good partner to her and he's very supportive. I would say potentially has a bit of a wandering eye with this Three of Cups energy, but it doesn't look like he's leaving as such. Do you know what I mean? It's like he might be very charming and kind of flirt with people. I feel he could be male or female and he would flirt with people, honestly. Right. Going forward, let's have a look at this energy. I do feel going forwards, she's going to take this harder. I'm hearing the word resurrection for her. So she's going to be so adamant that she wants her career back in that way and to appeal to a different audience. It's going to definitely cause tension there. Right now, he's almost kind of trying to put it across. It's a learning process. Don't worry. It'll be okay. It's good you did it. I'm proud of you. But going forward, I feel she's going to cling to this and it's going to cause issues, potentially. The Eight of Swords not really being committed, putting blocks in the connection. They are going to have some issues over this because she's not going to just let it go. If anything, it's set a fire in her to keep going. And I mean, that's great. That's great. But I'm just thinking, don't forget the audience you already have, your fans you already have. You know, try and appeal to them rather than people that are 20 years younger. That it's just generations have changed. Things have changed now. It's just, even Oasis said if they came out now, they would never have the success they had back then. It was just that time. I just feel she's going to really cling to this. She's going to really, really cling to this. We still have the new job, healing, looking for this male that's going to support her. Phoenix through the ashes, you know, coming back out, relaunching again. So this hasn't stopped her. I don't think it should stop her. But again, it's more about appealing to the right people with her music, you know. I keep hearing the word comeback tour as well. Well, obviously she's going to tour. She's released an album. But it's more like, I feel she wanted to release an album and keep releasing albums thinking they're still going to go to #1 and she's going to have a massive new audience base, but I don't feel it's really going to go that way. I just don't. I feel she could have a big hit with a collaboration with somebody, like kind of like a dancey hit, which could just blow up. But it's more likely she's going to be successful through a collaboration than just this album, basically. And with him, I do feel he's very supportive of her. But if she keeps pushing this and it's almost like he's the one to give her the common sense and say, look, why are you going to release another album right now if the last one kind of bombed? If it's not really going the way the way you want it to. And I feel she's going to be making these excuses saying, well, it's because I work with Dr. Luke and I need to find somebody else. And I think I think he knows. He kind of knows, you know, we're not 20 anymore. It's a different era, it's different people you're trying to, different demographics, you know. I keep hearing work with what you've got, which means work with the fans she's got, the kind of music they'd like, appealing to them rather than trying to appeal to every movement possible, feminist movement, Me Too movement, God knows, all these movements, just appeal. She's trying to be political in her albums, but people aren't really taking her seriously, the younger generation. I feel that's the issue. So yeah, I do feel a collaboration where it could really take off for her, but again, it would be taking off for her in the way that a single would, and then it would die again. But I do feel struggles ahead. I don't feel she's like a bull. She's just gonna keep charging ahead with this, and find new people to work with and collaborate with, as in a producer. But I feel if she doesn't let go of it a little bit and has more fun with it, it will cause issues with their relationship for sure. That is it, guys. I have no idea if she even launched her album. She must have launched her album. She must have launched her album. Oh, here we go. June 20th. Katy Perry's album cycle already off to a rough start. Anyway, I hope she does collaborate with somebody. Right, guys, I'm off. Let me know what you think as well. Do you think she should just be appealing for the audience she's already got, or should she be aiming for all these younger 20-year-olds? And it's just, if you completely try and change your music style, and I don't know, it's not changing the music style. It's like she's trying to have a voice politically, but that won't go down well with the people that are growing up in the clubs in like 2000, like screaming to firework when they're drunk. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It's like, I think she's going to struggle with this album, but hopefully she'll have a collaboration. Let's just see, actually, really quickly. Katy Perry collaboration. Is she working with another artist? I can't see anything yet, and I don't want to keep you on here while I'm Googling. So I'm going to go off and look into this, guys, but sending you lots of love.